The Toni Morrison Society was established in 1993 to acknowledge and celebrate the work of the Nobel Prize-winning author who passed away in 2019. Part of its mission involves building small areas for reflection in historically significant places around the world. The 31st bench by the road was dedicated recently on the OSU-Tulsa campus in the Greenwood District.
May this place of contemplation be one that is used by all those who say, let us reflect upon the past so that we can move forward in the future. Amen? Amen. Amen.
With a small canopy of trees providing dappled shade, the John Hope Franklin Center for Reconciliation, in partnership with OSU-Tulsa, unveiled and explained our nation's newest Bench by the Road location.
Well, we're standing right near where Booker T. Washington High School was erected. So we're right in the hub of the educational emphasis and focus for the Greenwood District.
These symbolic markers are meant to acknowledge publicly the many stories of both tragedy and triumph within the African American and African diasporic past.
The 31st Bench by the Road is a story of triumph, thanks to the efforts of a man named Ellis Walker Woods, principal of Booker T. Washington High School since its inception in 1913 until 1948.
He was preparing black students to meet the challenges of whatever came before them.
The names of 110 of those students are engraved on 2 granite plaques that will be permanently installed in the Reflection Garden.
They graduated from Booker T. Washington between 1916 and 1951, and they came back to Tulsa to teach. Some of them became principals, some of them earned their PhDs. You should be proud that you're standing in the area that led the educational efforts in the city of Tulsa.
Toni Morrison was also a teacher, among many, many other things.
She was an editor. She was an author. She was a keen poet of history. And she really did understand the affirmation and the triumphs and the perseverance of our culture. And she has just articulated that in so many different ways. I mean, she's written 11 novels, she's done plays, she's done operas, she's written librettos, she's given talks, she's written essays, she's taught classes. I mean, she is a Renaissance woman. She is the complete package in every way.
Carolyn Denard of Atlanta, Georgia, founded the Toni Morrison Society in May of 1993.
7 months later, she won the Nobel Prize. And so our history has been in some ways dictated by that momentous occasion.
The phrase, bench by the road, comes from Morrison's own writings. You can read her entire quote on a bronze plaque that will also be part of the Reflection Garden.
There's a certain kind of tangibility about the bench and the ways in which it is inviting and encourages people to come in. So it's a symbol. It's a symbol of reflection and memory. And it's invitational. And that's what she wanted, and that's what she said she especially liked about the Bench by the Road project.
The unveiling ceremony also included a surprise announcement from Kelly Swan of Devon Energy.
We're pleased to present the John Hope Franklin Reconciliation Center with a WPX Legacy Grant in the amount of $200,000 to help this organization continue their important work.
It was a surprise, but we certainly have depended on the support of our local donors and benefactors, and so we hope that continues, and we hope we do the work to deserve that kind of support.
Historian John Hope Franklin was himself a proud graduate of Booker T. Washington High School and a pioneer in sharing and teaching the history of Black America.
Greenwood is an integral part of America's history, and so that's the purpose of the bench, is to recognize those historical facts and places that have been lost.
And just a few hundred yards to the south, the Greenwood Rising History Center officially opened to the public on Wednesday. Admission is free for visitors, but they are required to book a reserved time in advance online. Just go to greenwoodrising.com/visit to do that. The $18.5 million center has some really thought-provoking interactive exhibits I'm sure you're going to enjoy. It's open 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. daily, except on Tuesdays. Masks are required for entry.